We streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how we starting it off. All right.
Wait, what was that a shot of?
Smirnoff.
Ooh, no chaser?
Nah, it's a shot.
I'm so over Smirnoff.
I take chasers with my shots.
Well, it's not a shot, then it's a mixed drink.
And that's what she loves too.
That's all good.
Unless it's a green tea shot. You.
Oh yeah, I could do the
You
green
throw those
tea.
back.
Wish my posture was just.
Let's give it a quick
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Ooh. Okay,
That's how we starting it off. All right.
that's already sitting.
Wait, what
with
was
me.
that a shot of?
Smirnoff. I definitely
No
can't
chaser?
see that.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a shot.
I'm so over Smirnoff.
I take chaser. Oh no, that's.
So everybody, well, for that, 1 second.
You're good. Go ahead.
We're live.
Mhm.
Welcome everybody. We are live tonight. Jersey Art Live. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are glad to have y'all here. We're gonna just wait for a few more heads to log in, and then we're gonna get popping. But first, we want to just introduce our co-hosts. If you can introduce yourselves.
Brianna Robyn here.
All right.
It's
And who's next to you?
it's Melissa Cut, aka Melissa. But before Oscar goes, I just have to go ahead and explain myself
Yeah.
when I say that, because John hit me with a text earlier talking about, hey, is your name Melissa Cut or Melissa?
We
When
were
I tell you,
dying.
I was dying. I was like, no,
Yo.
and he didn't spell it how my name is. It's Melissa. He said it's Melissa CA, like Melissa CA, like it's actually a name, Melissa Cut.
I thought about it. It could be a name.
I didn't know.
That
I
was
didn't want to
hilarious.
assume.
But it's Melissa, guys. Melissa. That's it.
So what does the car even mean?
So when I first started social media, it used to always be, my handle was always, it's Melissa, duh. It's Melissa, duh. And then after a while, I was like, that's childish. I'm gonna change it. And I just switched the C for the C. Like,
Okay.
duh. Like, I'm
Okay.
from California, but I'm really not.
Okay. Well, let me say I'm just glad that that's not actually your name.
I'm glad too. I appreciate you though for thinking I would have had a name like.
No, I didn't think you would, to tell you the truth, but I was just kind of like, yo,
Melissa.
because I heard you say that, and I was like, am I saying her name wrong?
That's my Instagram handle or all my handles. So I just go by that because like I said, some people call me that, but
Okay.
yeah.
And last but not least,
My name is Oscar Turk, representing. I'm here.
brother man. Yes, yes.
I do what I do.
Yes. So this Saturday is going to be different from episode 1. Episode 1, we got to play some music, but the issue was some of the music had some copyright problems. So they booted the episode off live and then took the music off and put it back on.
Oh.
So we're not going to play music right now until we figure that out or figure a way around that. But in the meantime, we're going to just hit you guys with fun conversation and some crazy talk. Are we going to hit them with the intro this evening, or are we just raw balling?
We can do the intro.
Hit them with the intro.
Intro.
Or not. I could just beatbox or something. Hold up.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, kid.
Yo, my beatbox skills is terrible at this point, dude. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do the intro. We're gonna just say we're here, motherfuckers.
No
Hey,
intro.
motherfucker. We're in your house. Open the door. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna start with our first segment of the evening. That have you been drinking? Oh my god. Whew. We're gonna start with our first segment of the evening. That is called "I Got a Story to Tell." And pretty much it's self-explanatory. We each tell a story according to the topic. And this week's topic is, what is this week's topic? Shit. Before I got a story to tell. Oh, it's crazy dating stories.
Oh,
Crazy dating stories. Crazy
Say it.
or funny or
Hit
whatever.
again?
Crazy dating stories.
Crazy dating stories.
Yes.
Let's let the ladies go first because I'm very curious.
Yes. Or at least let one of them go first.
So John let us know this beforehand. So when he sent it, I was like pondering and thinking, because I don't feel like I have that many crazy stories. So I'm gonna go with this one, okay?
Okay.
There was this, it's very short. There was this kid I was talking to or dating, if you will, a couple years back. And essentially, he just lied to me about his age. He said he was 21 or something, and he ended up being 19. And I felt like, yeah, I felt crazy. I felt crazy after. And I don't know if did I ever confront him? I think it was after the fact that I found out he was actually 19. That was sad.
And at that point, you probably didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, it was just like over with, and I was like, I'm not even gonna cross that path. But who
Damn.
lies about their age?
I mean, I didn't know guys do that.
Me neither. That's why I just never I would have never thought. He didn't look 19, obviously, but I was just like,
Right.
that's odd.
Oscar, have you heard of that? Guys lying about their age?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk to Oscar soon.
He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel
like,
like
oh,
guys
man.
would do that. I feel like if I could see girls doing that more.
Girls definitely.
I've
do
definitely
that. I
lied
do.
about my age before when I was younger. I'd be like, yeah.
Right.
But I
can
would
see that
never
about
say I'm
girls.
like, actually, I did lie about my age. I'd be the youngest in the club drinking. But green is
Oh, I would never. I'm too scared for all that. If I got caught, I obeyed the law, or I tried to.
She's a law-abiding citizen.
Yes, that's me, guys.
Oh, really? Well, on air she is at least. We'll say.
For the most part, I am.
Because I feel like there's, I don't know, there might be like a little devious side to you on the low.
I mean, if there is a devious side to me, it's so minuscule in there and it's like tucked away. If it
Well,
comes
that's
out,
good.
it's seldom.
Okay.
I don't know if you would agree with me or
All
not.
right.
It takes a lot to get her mad for sure.
That.
Right.
Oh, we got
Okay,
Oscar back.
Yes.
Can
Oh,
you hear
dog.
Yes, we can hear you.
I heard none of your story, not one bit of it. I'm
was
sure it
really-
was entertaining though.
It wasn't really a story though. It was just the fact that somebody lied to me about their age. A male, obviously.
Some dude, yeah.
Older or younger?
He was younger. And I felt like
Dang.
a freaking pedophile.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, like I felt like as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my God.
Now I'm saying, let's be real here. Did y'all, I don't know, get physical at all?
I can't answer that question.
Oh,
Okay, I
I'm
think
not saying no, but I'm
You
not
did.
saying yes either. So we probably didn't, and we probably did.
In her
Okay.
defense, I've seen the guy before, and he did look older.
right.
Yeah, he
But
acted mature. I was after the fact. I was like, wow, he really got that one off because I would have thought.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
didn't
that
know-
was whatever. That was like a.
Right. I didn't know guys do that. Oscar, have you ever heard of guys doing that?
but lying
About their age?
about their age? Not
Yeah.
particularly, no. I don't see what's the point.
Right. That's a new one to me. Okay.
I can see like not in your age if you're older like I am, but other than that, lying about it specifically, like, no, I never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially saying you're 19. That's some other shit. I don't know.
Absolutely is.
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah, fuck him.
Absolutely.
So I'll go to my story. This was probably about a decade ago or so. I was going to see an X-Men movie with this young lady, and we get to the theater. She's not familiar with X-Men. So as soon as the movie starts, she starts asking questions.
Oh.
It's okay. I roll with it because she was like whispering to me on the low, like, who is this person? Who is that person? And as soon as she got like her third sentence out, this dude sitting the row in front of us,
God.
was like, yo, you need to shut the fuck up.
That might have been me.
Nah, this dude was big as hell.
Yo, that's embarrassing.
Big as hell.
Yeah,
So this is like this is our second date. All right. So
Okay.
I'm at a crossroads because I'm pretty much like, I can't just stand for that. But also I wasn't really trying to brawl with this big dude. I just didn't need that. So he starts yelling. The man in me starts yelling back. He says, let's step outside.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Because listen, if I was by myself, I would have still spoke up, I think. But I think I had more reason to speak up because I was with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get played like that. So we go outside and he starts talking. So I realize, okay, this dude doesn't want to fight. But I'm thinking, in case he does, I got to hit him with something. So I'm looking at a garbage can. I'm thinking, what can I hit him across the head with? Then one of the concession dudes come up and breaks up the argument. So that was pretty much it. But I thought it was real crazy because I was in a situation where I was like, damn, what am I going to do? Like,
You know, I often
go ahead.
Sorry for cutting you off. I often think about that from a male's perspective. Like, if something pops off, either your girl's related to the incident or, you know, whatever the case may be, or she gets disrespected and something, I feel like you're put in a predicament to have to defend her,
Yes.
although you may really not want to. So I feel like I think about that all the time. Like, that sucks being a guy. You have to put that tough guy like mentality in there, and like,
yeah,
that's draining.
Now, if her life was being threatened, I'm sorry, I'll let you get cut right in, Oscar. If it was a situation where there was like he was threatening her, there's not even a hesitation in my mind. It's first to protect. I wouldn't have even been thinking. But because he was just throwing out some words and shit, you know, I had a moment to be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, this is a crazy situation. Oscar, what were you gonna say?
Oh, something along the same lines. Like, you kind of gotta figure out if the person is worth the altercation. Quite honestly, like, look, if you got to go to work the next day, you can't be out here getting fucked up.
No.
Because you gotta think about work real quick. You gotta think about everything you got going on.
Yo, that's not like it really
you gotta think about everything.
And this dude was stupid big, yo. Like, he was.
But
really,
you gotta. All those are real factors.
Wow.
And I think he had his son with him. And he had his like 8-year. Sorry.
See that's another
He
thing.
had his 8-year-old son with him. I forgot to add that.
Wow.
In. So that means he was ready to, like, if you're going there in front of your son like that, you know, you probably a little crack. Because you would, I don't know.
And it depends on what your level of, like, how old are you at the time? How mature are you at the time of this altercation? Because there's been almost altercations that I got into that I was like old enough to think to myself, like, just grab my man, pull him to the side and have a conversation before this turned into something totally different. You know what I mean? Because we all know, we've all seen that simple situation that pop off into something crazy. I got plenty of them stories. She do too. Yeah, exactly. I saw you point.
That's what I thought was happening.
And you don't want to duff him in front of his son, like.
Right. Oh no, I was like, fuck his son at that point because I was mad because now.
But
like,
what did you say? Like, did you say like, "Hey, yo, bro, don't be talking to her like that"? Or are you like?
Yeah. Now I was like, who the fuck you think you talking to? The fuck is wrong with you? So
that's amazing.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You want to step outside? And I'm like, well, let's go. Okay, like, what the fuck?
And then at that point, it's just a show for everybody.
That's exactly. So when he got outside, he wasn't as animated as he was when he was in front of everybody. Right. So I'm thinking, okay, he don't want it. Not that I'm saying he was scared of me, but he really didn't want to fight.
Right.
I was ready to hit him with something.
On that little walkout.
I was ready to brick his ass. He don't know. Like, fuck
I
that.
can't even picture you in that predicament. See?
That was not cool. Now, don't
That
get me
isn't
wrong.
cool.
I did get a hero's welcome that evening.
Good
You know
for
what I'm
you.
saying?
That's a story to tell for real.
I'm just saying, like, that was a beautiful thing that it went that way. But what if we got into a fight and he whooped my ass?
That's what I'm saying.
Baby
That could
Jesus
have
is looking
easily
out.
happened.
That is true.
First of all, he whooped your ass. That means your ass is whooped and your ego all fucked up.
Mhm,
2,
mhm.
you ain't getting no pussy. Let's
No.
keep it 100. Ain't
No.
happening. And 3, you got
Yeah.
your ass whooped, you ain't getting no pussy, and then you ain't even get to finish watching the fucking movie.
Right.
So what's the point of the whole thing?
Dude.
No, thank you.
But best believe if you didn't stick up for her, she would have went home to her homegirls and been like, yo,
Yeah.
I was out and this guy
Yeah.
let him talk to me. I would honestly, even as a female, I feel like you really had to. Because
Yeah,
if
I know
not,
I had to. I had to.
it was a lose-or-lose situation.
It
Yes.
was. It was.
really
No, I
was.
had to. I had to. And plus, eventually, once dude really started basing like that, man to man, I was like, fuck that. Like, I'll fuck him up. Fuck that. I don't care how big he was. I was ready
Right.
to knock his
He
ass
bleeds
down.
just like you bleed.
Fuck him.
To
But
this
first of
day.
all, you should have told her to shut the fuck up in the
Thank you,
first
baby.
place.
High five. Fuck that. So anyway, let's go to the next crazy story to tell.
Oh, yeah. Oscar or Brie?
Oscar.
Is that fair? A man after a man, it should be a man after woman and woman.
It's okay.
No,
You
I'm
can
joking.
save
Brianna.
the best for last.
Brianna, your story.
Ooh, okay. Simple story, easy.
Easy.
I was in my mid-20s, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm I'm getting my shit together. I'm trying to be a little extra suave. I got button-ups now and shit like
Oh shit.
that. You know, I took off all the extra 90s camo and shit with the extra baggy everything.
Fatigues.
You remember the days? Fatigue everything.
Yeah.
So let me try. I'm trying to get a different kind of woman now. A little more sophisticated. I run into a homegirl, you know, I holler at her, get the number, all that. I ask her out on a date. I take her to a okay restaurant. But me not realizing the kind of woman I was on a date with, it went sideways pretty quick because her level of sophistication wasn't where I thought it was going to be.
So where were you? Where did she take you?
I took her to, it was, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was just like a regular Italian.
Wait, hold up. What did you say?
You know, it was no DJs. It wasn't ratchet. We wasn't in the hood. Nothing like that. And she got extra on me. Like, I don't want this. What's this? This chicken? I don't.
Oh no.
We can't get no chicken. Like, I want this kind of drink. Give me a Long Island iced tea with the extra.
That's
And she was just, she was a nice person up until that point. But she just kind of got mad extra, a little more hood than was required for the moment. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, there were
as best as I can put it.
Is that grounds for
A little more extra than necessary. And and she got all extra salty with me. Like, oh, you bougie, bringing me to this bougie restaurant. I don't know who you think I am.
I would have been like, next time I bring you to McDonald's.
Oh,
that's a
it wasn't on next time.
Like,
it wasn't on next time. It happened more than y'all realize.
That's
shit
crazy.
like that popped off. And then
wait,
he was like, "Oh, you square anyway." I'm like the way you talk. Oh, I was super square to her because I wasn't sitting there cussing and acting all kinds of stupid.
Right.
But it was just like, it's not that I didn't have no problem with her personality per se. It's just, this ain't the time for that shit. So stop with all the yo, she mad, talking loud as hell. And I got friends that talk loud regularly, right? You know, but I'm fine with that. But if we on a date on some romantic shit, calm the fuck down, sit in your seat, order. It's not like I told her she couldn't order whatever off the menu. Order what you want. I got you. I got a job.
Right.
I got a
So
check.
here's a question. Go ahead.
No, go hit me.
So here's a question: if for all three of y'all, if you went on like a first date with somebody for dinner and it was really, really bad, like how he's talking, and you had a chance to just walk out and bounce without them knowing, would you?
Oh,
I've
if the
done that
date's
already.
going bad or the food's bad?
No, if they're bad. Wow.
Oh,
Done that.
So wait a
I
minute.
thought you were
So,
talking about the food. I was
Absolutely.
like, who would do that?
like that's real critical. Like, yo, this food is bad. You cool,
Right.
dog? But this steak fucking sucks. I gotta go.
That
Nah,
is hilarious.
I mean,
If the date's
mean-
going bad, I can't do that. I'm not leaving.
I
I
would
would.
feel
I would
bad.
have to stick it out, and I would
sticking
just,
it out.
I would just go
It
with the flow
depends.
until it's time to go.
It
Yeah.
Or
depends.
I text you. I'd have Mel. I
yeah.
text Mel like, yo, say you locked yourself out.
She's done that before.
Be like, yo, I gotta go. My sister locked
Like,
herself
oh,
out.
It's a real
shit.
thing.
Play it off
What about
real
you,
good.
Ro?
You know I'm mad. Like, I gotta go.
Oh my God. What about you, Oscar?
Oh, I've done it before.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That's me.
Wait, the both of you have?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Once.
John, first of all, don't say like that. Like if you're like so cool, you're like, yes. Yes. I
But
have.
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, yo, turn my camera off.
I could not
Don't look
believe
at me.
that.
You better
And
have
he's over
valid
here-
reason.
He's over here like, like agreeing like that I shouldn't be getting up and leaving and sticking out, right? Yeah.
I want to hear this.
Times have changed.
I said stick it out for food.
I am bothered. I would love to hear this. Please indulge me.
Me
No.
or Oscar?
Both.
Okay, Oscar. Gentlemen first.
Straight under the bus. Like, okay.
Just your reasoning for leaving. I guess that's really what we get.
Can I put it in a blatant fashion, which I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm asking, but I'm
Yes.
gonna do it anyway.
You should, because you're gonna do it anyway, right?
I'm gonna do it anyway. She was a
So
cunt.
why did you
She was a
walk out on your date?
No, she was a cunt. She was a cunt. She was a fucking
He said it 3
asshole.
times.
Well, straight up and down.
Why did you think that she was that?
Right.
Her attitude was nasty coming through the door. She was
Is this
nasty.
the same
to
chick?
She was nasty to our servers.
That was the same girl.
Oh, she was nasty to the
No.
servants. This is a different
It's
one.
It's a different.
Oh, this
different
is your fault, Oscar.
Yeah, you have a problem.
You,
killing them.
it's you. It's you.
No,
It's you.
no, not at all.
You just had 2 ratchet.
Yeah, but they were significantly like there was years in between.
Well, what
But
does that
you're
mean?
going for the same type. Like, you don't know they're rude when you first start texting them, or like.
Come on now.
Okay, fine.
Both of y'all know, just because you text nicely don't mean
I don't text nicely. I think I'm a bitch when I text.
I think I'm. Yeah, I think I'm who I am. Like, hey. I mean, I guess.
I'm not saying you guys, but some of the dudes that you text, they text all sweetie baby, all this
Sweetie baby.
great stuff in the fucking text.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in person,
I
they ain't
get
shit.
it.
And
Was that the first date?
She did. That was the first date.
And what she
came
say after? I know she hit
came
you up. You had
in
to have said
with
something.
an attitude. It wasn't me. She had no. It had nothing to do with me.
Did she reach out and say
She
something?
was complaining about work. She was complaining about work and her moms and shit like that. And she came to the date straight off of that shit. Came through the door with the big handbag. You know how y'all be having that big ass fucking handbag right here and shit.
I don't, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She came with the big handbag and the head snapping, and I was like, oh, here we go. And she
Wow.
sat down and
I
And
can't
let me
fuck
tell
with that.
you, and didn't say hi or how you
That's
doing.
weird.
And asked
Oh,
about me,
yeah.
what's going on. Got snappy with the server. Excuse me, and then told me to get the server like I'm her fucking slip. Fuck out of here.
Motherfucker, I
Absolutely
will
not.
spit in your salad.
Oh, no, I'm not the one. I was like, okay,
That's
bet.
terrible.
We see
I'll be
that.
back. And I
She
told
said
her,
we
I was
see
like,
that.
I'll be
He said,
back.
I'll be back and it won't be with you.
I'll be
Wow. Okay, that's
Come on.
great. Please, John, indulge.
Yeah. Okay, so I met this chick on blackplanet.com. That's really
Oh.
old school.
Throwback.
I remember hearing
I've
about
heard
that.
of this, yeah.
Throwback.
It's really old school. It's like when the internet first came on. But anyway, I met this chick on blackplanet.com. She was from the Bronx. She said she was going to come out here to Jersey because she had fam out here. She wanted to meet. She wanted to sit down and eat and hang out. And, you know, she was talking that talk. So, all right, let's go. So we meet up to go eat. When we get to the restaurant, I think I see her, but I'm tripping. I'm like, that can't be her because she's got a kid with her. So I'm like, that can't be her. But then she starts waving at me and I'm like,
Get the
okay.
fuck out of here.
That's
Yeah.
odd.
I sit down, it's her daughter. And I'm just like, okay, this is odd.
Some bullshit.
And she was acting like there was nothing wrong, as if we spoke about her
Yeah.
daughter being there for the date. Or her daughter, or even more important, like we spoke about her daughter being there for what's happening after the date.
Clippity clap clap. He was trying to get
I'm
some.
just saying.
And Gafford did give her some psycho.
So
Like,
what you say?
she
I know, right?
Right. So this was really bizarre. So I was mad because I'm like, so hold up, who's paying for Shorty?
Oh my God.
Damn. But honestly, she deserves that because I'm a mother and I would never. And I could be dating a man for that long, he still won't be my son. Like, nope.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm so
Exactly.
glad you're truthful.
And this is before we ordered food. Who's paying for Shorty?
Wait, so you stood?
Huh?
No, this is the.
No, I'm saying I told her that before
Yeah,
we
but she
ordered the
stood.
food.
Oh, okay. No, but you ordered food.
No, before we ordered.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's get this straight before anything goes down. Because you've already fucked up. So she was like, well, no, I thought you got me. I mean, come on, we in this together.
What?
Oh, I was like, did you drive? I said, how did you get here? And she was like, oh, I drove my uncle's car, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, I might need a ride home later. So she was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. And so I was like, well, before we order, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
No, you didn't.
Went to the bathroom. About 30 seconds later, I peeked my head out. And when she wasn't looking, I bounced. I was out. I was out.
There was no way for her to see you?
No, she didn't see me. She didn't see me. Because the way she was sitting and the way she was positioned, she wasn't seeing right at the door. You know what I'm saying? Unless she was purposely looking at the door. It was almost like a Fridays type spot.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so now I bounced on her. So I've had a lot of weird dates.
That's why I don't do dates. I don't
Right.
like going on dates.
Online.
I
You
don't in
do
general.
dates.
No, I don't. I don't like dates.
Why?
I mean,
Hold on.
It's
This is
like-
a conversation right now. Please
What do you
inform
mean by
me.
that?
but actually, now that I said that, can I recant?
Yeah, not dates,
I
like
take that
meeting
back. I don't want to
new
get
people.
into that.
Okay, all good.
I don't really know, like, well, I mean, we can, but it's just now that I said it out loud, I don't know really how to explain myself on how I go about. I think I have to talk to you via text or whatever it is, get to know you, your personality first.
Right.
And then if I feel comfortable enough and not full of anxiety enough to go and meet you, then I will. And I've only done that once, but I'm trying to think about the times I've done before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's mainly
so you
people
get-
I've known. I think
you
that's
get,
why.
like,
And meeting in a
Butterfly.
public setting, and like
You get
in a
nervous?
bars.
That only happened once, and that was last year to this, I think around this time last year. I actually was just like, F it. Some guy off of Instagram, and he's cute. But I was nervous, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And I kept putting it off for weeks, and then I felt bad. And then I eventually met up with him, and it wasn't the worst, but it definitely wasn't the best.
Tiffany said, John, you could have paid for the kids' meal.
I saw that.
Tiffany, I agree. But
No, she could have told me ahead of time.
But I feel
That's
bad
what, listen,
because she shouldn't have brought her daughter though.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is
Hell no, on a first date.
Right? Imagine what that looked like to her daughter. Like
that's
older
weird.
daughter.
Exactly.
That's
like, A,
weird.
who's this man? And then B,
Right.
he just dipped.
Right. Well, she didn't get a chance to find out. I wasn't there long. I was a ghost. Like, that's weird to me. So, nah. You got to communicate with me. I would have paid for both of them if we had talked ahead of time and she said, I'm bringing my daughter and
I wouldn't have. I would.
No, I'm saying
if you try to bring your daughter on a first date, you stay where you at.
Well, yeah, first date, yes. You're right. You're right.
A second date.
I agree
A
with what
third
Tiffany's
date.
saying though. Dates can be a waste of time.
Why?
Like, because I went on a date one time with someone and we went to Dave and Buster's and like we got there and he did like the coin, like he bought us coins or whatever, like, okay, right. And then we go to get food and like I was just being nice on some shit. Like, hey, like, oh, I got this, like, you know, like just saying what he would say. And he was like, oh, okay. I ordered like a pretzel and he ordered like a meal. And then I was just like, the audacity. Like, it just was like weird to me. Like, I feel like to order a whole full course meal and like I wound up paying because we got drinks too. So I wound up paying more technically for the date than he did. So it's just like, it's weird because now I'm learning that I should expect men to pay for dates.
Oh, Oscar, you have something to say?
Mm-hmm.
I have a comment. Why even offer if you don't really want?
Because I never like, see, this is a problem. I don't like feeling like someone feels like, oh, she's
Obligated.
yeah, like I want to watch her wait for me to pay for her so I can make her feel stupid. Like, hell no. I rather you see my wallet loud and clear. It's right here. I don't.
Did he ask you out on the date?
Yes.
Then he's supposed to be paying.
So he should be paying.
Right.
Agreed.
That's like an unwritten rule.
Don't even dip your pinky toe in the water if it ain't.
But see, I'm so bad at that. I've had guys that literally like I feel like will just let me like I actually dated this one guy who I feel like he'd let me pay for some stuff before, and I was kind of to the point where like one time she was like, "Bitch, I swear to God,
if you pay for one more thing, I know something." I was pissed.
Who are these fucking Wookiees you're meeting? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Who are these guys? This is nuts.
See, they boys. That's what it is, John. They boys.
I mean, but yo, dude, Oscar, even as boys, I wasn't off that shit. I was far from perfect. I wasn't off that shit. That's crazy.
I've had a girl like really insist on paying for something in like at some point in the date, and I was just like, all right, I let her pay for that. But then I made sure whatever she paid for, I paid for something else to make up for her so she don't feel some type of way.
But it's something different though. I feel like the third or fourth, like once you guys start dating, like I don't mind being like, babe, I got this meal, you know, but it's like, I feel like in the beginning, you're supposed to fucking impress me. And I can't even entertain men who don't even think it's important to impress me no more. Okay.
Well, first of all, if paying for a meal shouldn't be impressive.
There you go.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Oscar. What was that? Was that shenanigans?
Paying for a meal should not be impressive.
That is sad.
That's basic level.
But it's impressive to me.
And I want to be in your life.
Basic.
That's basic level shit.
That's true.
It is.
I never really had that problem. Thank God.
Yeah.
Look, I remember.
Her man would pay for
this
me
summer.
too. She'd be like, bring your sister. She want to get lunch.
I remember this one summer. I was out in the streets that summer. So I made the Cheesecake Factory my date spot. I went to the Cheesecake Factory in that summer 15 times. 15 times. Every time I went to the Cheesecake Factory, the bill had to be at least $200.
Oh. Wow.
But if you go on do it, do it.
That is why these men only want situationships. It just hit me. It just hit me.
Wow.
They say money.
Because he just said he pays $200 a date. What if these men don't have $200 a date?
Okay, hold on. First of all, let me just say this. That's what he said. I'm not spending $200 a date.
That's for me.
He can have that.
I have my own philosophies for myself.
Okay, so
That's what I'm
what's a
saying.
reasonable date?
No, but I'm not saying, listen, hold on. I'm not saying this to knock what Oscar's doing. That's what he was just speaking his side.
No, that was just what I was doing.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to let them know. That ain't the template.
That's not the
Yeah,
template.
let me know so I can know what I can't order.
Well, no. It depends on the guy and the girl, because to me, if both people like each other, the guy's gonna do what he has to.
When you get crack
have
crab,
some money to
don't
go
get the
out.
king crack crab with the lobster
Well,
bisque and all the other shit.
It depends on if you're taking me to a fancy restaurant, I'm expecting you're gonna pay a lot of money. And I'm gonna get the best thing they got. I'm sorry.
And
Why?
I can't do that. I couldn't do that.
Why?
It would
Hold
hurt
on.
my
If
heart.
I want it, I'm gonna get it because you're here, you brought me here. I'm gonna get what I want.
I agree.
Okay.
So,
Oscar saying gospel.
so you telling me on a first date are we talking about a first date?
I think any date, right?
Mm.
No, because they're not the same. They're not the same.
Okay, we'll go first dates then.
First date. If everybody should be reasonable on a first date. And
I
that
agree.
includes
I
y'all.
agree with that. I agree.
So you shouldn't be ordering 3 lobsters.
Yo,
2
I'm not
for
getting
vanilla.
anything.
Free
on these.
lobster.
I'm getting something I enjoy.
Everybody, listen, if the shit is right, you should be reasonable on all dates. Because the shit is not at all about how much money somebody will spend on you.
Oh
That
no.
shit don't mean shit. So him
Absolutely.
spending money on a date or expenses, that don't mean shit.
It don't mean shit to us. It means a lot to them though.
Because there's a lot of ballers that will spend all money all day, but they don't give a
Don't
fuck.
be sorry. What you
Right.
want?
I
Thanks,
would
kid.
like to interject there because I am not doing it I'm not doing it to see how much money he has or trying to do it because I don't know, trying to prove a point or something.
No.
But if I want something and I'm hungry, more than likely, I'm gonna get what I want to eat. And obviously I'm gonna try not to, but I'm consciously, honestly, trying not to get the most expensive thing. I am looking at the prices as well, but I'm also mainly looking at what I really want. And then I look at the prices and I go from there.
Right. I mean,
I respect that.
I feel you.
I respect that.
Yeah.
What is reasonable? That's John, that's a question for you. What is reasonable?
As far as what?
A date? Why are you looking like that? What's a reasonable
Hey, yo,
cost
turn my
for a
camera
date?
off. Turn it off. Reasonable. It depends on the person's budget at the time. And I've met a few women that literally would say something like, "No, I'm a cheap date. Just show me a good time."
In that way.
Those are
Like
usually
if you
the-
can make a woman laugh and
You are.
smile, and you're actually asking about who the fuck they are, that shit is
Yeah.
priceless. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
agreed.
lose their mind on, oh, I only have $50 to go out tonight. But we can make that $50 rock. And
Yeah,
when
but how do you say that to a girl you just met?
I say it just like that, and if she doesn't accept it, she's not the one for me.
But I'm saying, do
thank
you
you.
just suggest a cheaper place instead of having to say that? Because if that were me, I would just be like, we Chick-fil-A-ing it tonight.
That's what I'm saying. But what I would say is I would come up with like something creative and fun to do. Like, yo, we going to the Museum of Sex, and we going to go this place, or we going to
Oh,
go
you
do
trying to
this.
get
and
That's
that.
my type of date, like those
On the
weird,
cheap.
yeah,
That
not
costs
so
16
expensive stuff.
That costs $16 a ticket.
I
Does
feel
it really?
Thanks for letting us
Like-
know.
Yeah. No wonder why everybody goes there.
Museum of Sex.
I feel
What
like
do you
the
see
cheaper
there?
dates are usually the
Oh,
better
it's like
ones.
regular stuff.
What'd you say? Oh,
I feel like the cheaper dates are usually the better ones because you're not relying on external shit to, get to know
Sway
you.
you.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta kind of focus on each other because there's no exterior bullshit to fill in the spaces.
Those were my best dates. And I tell you what, I'm not trying to sound all mushy or nothing, but when I first met my wife,
Here we
I
go.
was broke on our first date. I ain't have nothing. And I went and sold my beat machine so I could have money for that date.
Aww.
So when you meet the right type of
cute.
person, you do shit. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
That is so cute.
That's
You know?
I respect it.
But up until I met her, I was not that dude though. I was doing some crazy shit too. So let's, I'm not perfect. But anyway,
We've all done crazy shit. Like as men, we've.
dude,
I'm gonna speak for me, but I'm sure you fall into this also, John. But as men, we've done the dumb shit and the really gentlemanly stuff also.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we know what it is. You got to test all the waters, all that.
That's
shit.
how you become well-rounded to me
That's how you
as a
become
man,
well-rounded.
probably as a woman too. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you
bit
understand
of
what's
both.
appropriate or not.
And you need somebody that could accept that. Like, yo, some days I'm not gonna be right.
Yeah.
And some days but most days I'm gonna do my best. I mean,
But I feel like, there's some guys out here that I feel like will just kind of like be comfortable with letting a girl pay for everything too, though. So like,
right. You're right.
Because y'all keep on insisting on that shit.
No, the hell she don't.
no, right.
Not anymore, at least.
Like,
offering.
even as a man, even if she insists, there has to be a point where you feel like bad,
Right.
like where you're like, because I know I feel like that. I'm like, I hate letting people pay for something. Like, I always keep that tally in my head of what I owe them because I never want someone to be like, oh, well, I
Don't do
I
that.
second that. That's a thing.
Don't do that.
Interesting.
Not tally. If you got a tally, you don't need to be with the person. Stop.
We already established that.
yeah.
But
But
yeah.
you live and you learn. I done been through a million bad dates or whatever dates to meet her. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
me too.
So yeah.
Oh boy, have I ever.
You know what I'm
You guys
saying,
don't get
dude?
anxiety? Like you guys don't get like so
Nah.
anxious getting ready for a first date? First
I
date?
love first dates. First
They're
dates
not
are
thinking with their
fun.
heads.
Oh no.
First dates are fun. First dates is mad.
Oh, it's so scary.
Right.
Not for me.
Looking
What?
at
I'm in
everything.
the-
I'm inspecting nails. I'm inspecting your teeth. If you better not have no shit in between your teeth, nothing.
But I'm getting
Yeah,
ready for the
see?
first date. I got Usher on in the bathroom, like, let me
Oh
trim
my
this
gosh.
up.
Are you guys always thinking about the
All
end
that.
of the night?
That's what I hate about a date too.
What you
The
say?
Are you
Melissa?
guys always thinking about the end of the night? Like, all right, I'm planning
Absolutely
on at all times
not.
going home with her.
Do you
Or
bring a rubber
Yes.
to the date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, rubbers are in your wallet usually, at least. You have one backup and something in the car.
In the car.
But listen,
So,
that's not an
Dirty
offensive
dogs.
thing. No. Hold on. Let me break something down.
That's
just real quick.
responsible.
Said he going in the.
He
That
said
is
that's
responsible. But that
So
means he's
check this
fucking a
out.
lot of girls.
Women
I didn't say that.
women do a lot of things to look beautiful, whether it's lipstick, makeup, the clothes they wear, a sundress, the heels, the way they pull their hair back behind their ear. There's so many levels of sexy that you can't blame a man for wanting that. Now I'm not talking about cheating. I'm talking about a single man meeting chicks.
Yeah.
Yo, why wouldn't we want that? Y'all should want us to want that. Now, if we don't respect you also, that's a different thing. But I don't know, that's just my opinion.
First dates are fun though.
But I feel like you now
My thing is
expect
like-
something because you
That's-
paid for me.
That
No.
makes the date whack though. Like I go into a first date, just my goal is to have fun. That's it.
Right.
If we get to something else, it is what it is. I made the decision when I asked you out that this first date is going to be whatever it is. I allocated this money to here. If I'm going to have a good meal, I'm going to enjoy my drink, enjoy the time with me, then so be it. And if not, adios. I'm out of here.
Because see, the question was, do we think about it? Not do we expect it? We think
No.
about it, yes, but I don't expect it. I just expect to have a good time.
Okay.
I
And
don't
that
think
good
about
time in the end ends up meaning you bumping uglies when
bumping uglies. I've never heard that one. Okay.
I thought
Makes
about that
sense.
shit when I was young.
That's
Now
really
when I'm
old.
I see. Heard it.
She's like, yeah, I don't even know
You
what
said
that
bumping uglies?
bumping ugly.
Yeah.
Throwback.
That's a throwback. But anyway, so what are we gonna do now? We are gonna get ready to go to our next segment. Yeah, which is actually, let's see, are we going to our weird web stories right now? Is that where we going? Let me just double check here. We got.
What is that, Oscar?
What? Oh my gosh.
What's he got popping?
Is that a back scratcher?
Jesus.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Here is our next
I done took a
segment
Karen's hand.
on the way home.
Chop that shit off.
Is that a
I was
Karen?
like, ah, give me that shit.
Yo, I can't with you. I just can't. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
So our
Don't be
next
a
segment,
Karen.
our next segment we're going into is called How to Lose Up. And this week for How to Lose Up, we're talking about how to lose an ex or how to shake off, I don't know, somebody you was dealing with or a stalker or whatever. So this may be some good advice to somebody out there. Who knows?
Not mine.
So Oscar, we'll start with you. How could you? How would you tell somebody to lose?
I didn't hear the
How
topic.
have you lost an ex?
How I lost the ex?
Yeah.
Which one? Let's
Or what's
see.
a good way to lose an ex? I should say.
No.
Lie. No, a great way to lose an ex is not being honest with yourself about how you feel about them. Because, first of all, let me get this hand out of the fan shot. It could change. And when it changes, you kind of need to communicate how you feel, how your feelings for that person has changed, and not let it linger. Because,
We're talking about an ex.
yeah.
Okay,
Is it-
got you.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Brianna?
No, hold on. Are you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
like an ex sticking around?
Yeah, like an ex that you can't get rid of. Like maybe, sometimes y'all might have hooked up or whatever,
Oh,
but now you're done. Not somebody
That-
you're trying to
that's
break
simple.
up with.
you date somebody else.
And let them
That's
be
easy.
seen
And let them be seen.
with you. Yeah.
Wow. That's harsh.
Well, if they not getting the picture,
That is harsh.
then what you want me to do?
That's if they're a
Yeah.
weak person, that is
Well, that's
crucial.
why they
That is
might act in the first
detrimental.
place. Stop being weak.
But this
Wow.
is after having a talk with them and trying
Is
to
it
tell them,
after? Is it after having a talk?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You gotta talk to them first.
absolutely. I'm not.
So
Like, I'm not
closure
gonna be an
is
asshole just to be an
given.
asshole.
If they ain't hearing you, they ain't hearing you, then you gotta do something.
All right, you get a pass if you gave them a talk, I suppose.
Yeah, they have to see you with somebody else.
That
For
is
some
wrong.
chicks, that might make them want you even more. Or
That is
make them a
true.
little
I
crazier.
got a story for that too.
Really.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got
I'm
that
listening.
story too.
I'm
But yeah,
listening.
no.
Are we gonna hear it
You,
today?
I'll save that one. I'll save that one. That's a longer one.
I'm intrigued now, but okay, sure.
Yeah. All right, sir. So let me think. What other ways could you lose an ex? Melissa, you have any ways you can lose an ex or a stalker or like a dude that just is not getting it?
What do I do, Bree?
You just keep blocking.
I just go
That's what
ghost.
she did. Yeah.
I go ghost. Like I disapparate into thin air.
My dude just said ask them for money.
Easy.
That's true.
That is true, yeah. Oh, disgusting.
That is it right there.
I don't know about that one, because they'll use that to get in your good graces. They want to put them hooks in you.
You got a point there,
Tell
bro.
They want to put them hooks in you, and if money will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm giving the money back, I don't see how, but sure. I mean, if it's just a loan, then I suppose that not a loan, but like a gift or something.
It's got to be a gift, because if it's a loan, now you're extending the communications again.
Ugh, I hate exes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Some of my exes.
well, I've hated some exes. Now it really doesn't even matter. But yeah. So I guess they really do have to be they have to see you with someone else.
I had a situation which this is literally how me and my ex ended. He had played me out, so I started dealing with someone new, and he had like me and someone new were ordering pizza, right? So like I went downstairs to go get the pizza, and when my old apartment, you know, the apartments with the 2 doors. So like you walk in the door and then there's your neighbor and then it's your door. So
Yeah.
like I got the pizza, and when I went to close my door, I felt like a tug. And I was like, so I looked through the peek hole, and is it peephole? Peephole?
You know,
Whatever.
Peephole.
Okay. So I look through it and I see him, my ex.
Peephole. Hold on 1 second.
It is a peephole.
A peephole is something totally different.
Is it?
A
I never heard of
peephole.
it.
Wait, what's a peek? Like a
No, a peephole sounds like a
Talking about a
really good
peephole.
conversation.
is it a
But you're talking about a peephole.
Peep, like you're peeping.
yeah, no, like a what's the
It's a peep.
Listen.
P-E-E-P.
I know what it is. I'm
Okay,
saying
no,
a peephole. A peephole. Hold on. Come back to me right here. Okay, a peephole is a whole different conversation that we probably love to have, but a peephole is what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
okay, so I'm not, I shouldn't be saying peek hole.
It's
The peep
peep.
hole. Okay, so I looked through the peephole, and it's my ex, and all I'm thinking is like the guy upstairs would totally fuck up my ex. So like now I'm feeling like fuck. So I hear, like, I try to sneak up the stairs, but I didn't realize when I turned the hallway light off, it turns off the outside. So he knew I was there. So my ex starts banging on the door, and he's like, open the fucking door. And then the guy I'm talking to was like, hey, yo, who the fuck is that? And I was like, yo, I felt like I was gonna shit through, like, and I don't even like to talk poop, but I literally felt like I was gonna shit my heart out. Like, I never felt like that. Like, I was like, what do I do? Like, and then he was just like, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know? And I was just like, I was stuck. But that was the way. My ex like never talked to me after that. So that's a way. Definitely be seen with someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, I
See,
got
that's
it rough.
really
I never had that problem.
What'd you say, Melissa?
I said they have it rough. I never had to do that. And obviously, John, you agree with the whole somebody else thing too. I never had to do that.
I mean, I've never had to do it either, but it sounds like that's the answer.
I have no choice.
Has anybody had a
It's not
stalker?
my answer.
Hold up, somebody got a comment here. What does it say? Look through the peek hole. You better be careful what's coming out.
A peek hole's an asshole?
Peek hole.
Wait, who the fuck made an asshole a peek hole? No way.
No, I'm saying peep with a P-E-P, as in
Peephole.
Peter is the
But
word.
you're peeking. But I feel like you're peeking.
Peak, like climax, like orgasm, the peak hole.
Oh, wow. I was thinking the asshole.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Well, I wasn't thinking the asshole, actually. I don't know
Is
where
that
the
another
asshole
old
came into
term?
play.
This conversation
peek hole.
Is that a
got so interesting.
throwback term too?
Huh?
Is that a throwback term? I've never heard that. in my
No,
life.
it just happened just now. I've never heard of it either. It just happened.
Oh, okay.
Because she was saying peak. So I was like, that sounds like a climax hole.
Wow.
Peak, climax, I'm just saying. Anyway, the person who commented got it. So, all right. So we got through how to lose her. It seems like it's pretty unanimous that you kind of gotta be seen with somebody else for this obsessive ex to leave you alone.
or move.
Or move. That's a whole lot though. You gotta move.
Yeah.
Change your number.
I'd be damned if I have to move or change my number, even though I'm thinking about doing that. But besides that, yeah,
Well, I've been stalked before, so I get it.
that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
You was stalked before.
It's,
What
it's funny
happened?
because I lived at my dad's house at the time, and my sister lived there with us too. And homegirl came to the house like 3 times in that one day. And the last time she rang the doorbell like ding 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 ding, ding. And my sister beats me to the door. She was like, I got this. Stood outside, gave homegirl the business. I'm just like hearing through the door, my sister yelling at her and told her, and don't bring your fucking ass back here. I'll beat your ass. Da, da, da. And the girl handed her a letter to give to me.
Letter.
And she was like, I still got the letter, matter of fact. I found it the other day. And she gave my sister a letter. And she went away forever after that.
Was she mentally, was something wrong with her? Or she was,
There has to be.
there's no way.
There was something wrong with her. She wasn't getting no more loving from Oscar.
No, I'm sorry. Oscar, there ain't no way.
She was missing the dude.
That's crazy.
Somebody ain't bless you then if you ain't think there's no way.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oscar, you shot out. Nah, that's crazy though. I mean, sometimes people are, it's not even that somebody's crazy. What did they say? Whenever they come around, don't watch.
It
I'm
could
not
just
even
be
reading
like
no more of his comments.
Whenever they
The
come
fuck?
around,
Are we animals?
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
I
I just can't.
of he did, but but I wasn't there and I was done.
I can't with these comments. Killing
What
me.
the comments say?
So anyway, we're gonna get to our weird web stories. And our first weird web story, you want to cue it up?
Huh.
Weird web story?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna go to our first weird web story that I call Parents Just Don't Understand.
Parents just don't understand.
Yes. So in this web story, this happened in London. There's two parents who went out for their anniversary dinner. One of their daughters was being, I guess, was like checking in on them on Facebook because they were like posting about it and stuff like that in some private group. But supposedly the daughter had their login. I don't know why the daughter was checking on them. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand. But she was checking on them. So when she goes back to this post, one of the friends asked the parents, how's dinner going? And they said, great. Then they commented back and said, oh, what are you having? And then the father commented back and said, I'm about to have pussy pie.
Oh my
Ha
God.
ha! That's what's up.
So here lies the question. How do you react to something like that if your parents were online talking slick like that?
I don't know. Like I'm out of this one because I only see my mom and dad together like 3 times in my whole life, and that was just because I was in trouble. So
right. So yeah, that couldn't be you.
nah, I don't even know
I'm
what
gonna
that
tell you, if it was me, I would drop. It would almost kill me. I don't need to be thinking of either of my parents in that way. That's crazy.
It disgusts me to even think about, to be honest. But my question is, that comment was public, or you said it was in a private group?
No, it wasn't in a private group, actually. It was public. It was
So
public.
he put, I'm about to have pussy pie for the whole world to see, or the whole internet to see. Oh, first of all, I'll be embarrassed at that. And I would definitely I would probably screenshot it and text my dad and be like, please delete this now. That's first and foremost. And then after that, I'll be grossed out about it. I've thought about it before. Like I've lived with, my current stepmom and my dad. And like, I've thought about it. Me and her have thought about our parents that were talking about it. And matter of fact, I've had a conversation with my stepmom about it. And it gross. I was like, all right, we're not talking about this. It's like disgusting. But like, I think about it at that moment and then it's over. Like, I will, like, it's disgusting to think about in that moment, but it's like, it's life. Like, you come to know it's life.
it's just so weird.
It's just weird to think of your
It's
parents.
weird, right?
That's how you got here?
Right. I mean, I think about that, but it's
I don't want to think about it.
it's weird to think.
Yeah, in fact, let's just go to the next weird
Right.
website. I'm not with that one. I'm dissing myself for picking that one. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
It's
Okay.
okay.
So our next weird web story I call "What's the Beef?" So a woman in Idaho got into an argument with her mom, and I don't know what they were arguing about, but as the argument ensued, she began to beat her mother with a burger.
What?
Idaho? No, Idaho.
Basically,
Wow.
her
That's
mom.
what happened.
Yeah, I mean, basically, her mom. She got quarter pounded. Is what happened.
Oh my
Ew,
God.
when you see that cheese on that shit, I would throw up. It
Yeah.
has cheese, it has sour cream.
It doesn't have sour cream.
Yo, could you imagine being there? I would have
It's their
been
secret sauce.
rolling.
Every time.
I would have been hollering if I saw somebody got beat with a burger.
There's no way
funny
you
for
get beat
real.
with a burger unless somebody throws it at you. I feel like unless
No, she was like, with the butt.
Right.
So the mom beat the
Oh,
kid
that's
with the burger, or the
crazy.
kid beat the mom with
No,
it?
the daughter beat the mother.
I
Nah.
would beat her ass if I
Thank
seen a
you,
daughter
Otto.
beating
Or
her
are you
mom.
telling?
You don't ever beat your mama
Nah,
up.
first
No
of
matter
all,
how much your mama piss you off. My mama
I
don't piss
agree.
me off.
you ain't
I
playing.
And I would
agree.
never lay a hand to her.
Especially in public.
Right.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I'd be
And
like, go ahead,
McDonald's.
mama, hit me.
In McDonald's. Like, that's crazy. That's mad
Embarrassing.
disrespectful.
It
You don't even
definitely
hit
is
somebody you
disrespectful.
don't like.
So let's
With a
guess
burger.
who is who. Let's guess what ethnicity this is.
I was
Oh,
just gonna
yeah.
ask that. You like, it has to be.
Honestly, I don't know. It could be.
I don't know either.
It could be.
Oh, it doesn't
any of
say?
us.
No, I mean, I do know. I was just saying. I don't know.
Oh, can you
It could be
tell?
any of us. I wouldn't even honestly. Who is it?
Come on now.
Really?
I mean, do we really have to say?
I'm
Okay,
proud.
I said Idaho. I said Idaho.
That is true, but you never know.
Yo, that is funny.
I'm glad. Yeah, good.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
All
wasn't none of us. I'll
Okay,
just
good.
say that.
Now, if somebody get beat in
In
McDonald's with the
KFC?
chancleta, you know who it is then.
A chancleta, empanada, that was us.
Come on now.
Oh,
That's
and Oscar, who is it if it's
Y'all
us?
be doing them shit.
Oscar, what restaurant is it us?
A Waffle House.
KFC?
Chicken and
Waffle
waffles.
House. But we don't, like, we're not going to do the chancleta or no burger because we don't want to fuck up our meal, but we throwing whatever, it don't make a difference.
Yeah, but that burger is messy. I would feel so disrespected if someone threw that burger. If it was an empty burger, okay. But like you threw that nasty shit at me,
Especially your child.
I wouldn't even put that shit on my mouth.
Exactly. I don't even eat at McDonald's. So first of all,
Nah. Like, what were they arguing about that got her so heated?
Yeah, that's
That-
crazy.
She hit her with a burger.
Her mom probably fucked her boyfriend on some Maury
no.
shit.
oh,
That is
Okay,
grounds
they
for
won't.
knocking her out with the Big Mac, though. To be honest.
You,
That's
You
funny.
can't get these hands, but you can get this Big Mac.
That's
I
fact.
mean,
Anybody. That applies
That's-
to anybody. Granny.
Bitch, you would
Mama.
not put your hands on no mama.
What?
You
You
That's-
fucking a man?
grandma fucking your man, that's crazy.
Damn it,
Abuela
you
out
gonna
here
be
getting-
Bella?
So what you gonna do?
If grandma's fucking
Y'all
somebody,
gonna
out
learn
here dropping
respect
like it's
today.
she deserves it.
I'm joking.
Hold
You know
on.
me, I'll be the first
For
one.
real.
If grandma's fucking your man, you kind of gotta give her that. You gotta take that out.
I agree with
Give
that.
her that and look at him like, oh, so you like old saggy pussy, huh?
Oh
He
my
gonna be
God,
like,
we're not
yeah.
talking about this because I'm thinking about that whole that mom and pop thing that we were just talking about, and my
Yeah,
grandmama.
Yeah,
and
that's true. That's true.
He be like,
So
yeah.
now when
She smell like
abuela
Jared
hit you with
Hall.
that uppercut,
Like, she smell like Ben
you
Gay.
gonna be like, don't be talking about my pussy like
That would be the day, but I'm glad.
Yeah, no.
hit you with that adobo left.
That's not happening.
Yeah, but no, that's mad disrespectful. Like,
Yeah, that whole thing's disrespectful.
That's crazy disrespectful.
but if you
That's
were
wild.
there and you saw it, would you find it funny?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd be rolling.
It depends.
And yeah, and also depends on if the mom can hit hard and all that stuff, and because I ain't gonna stay in the
Ain't
Okay.
no right. Ain't no way you come out of my body and you're gonna beat my ass. I don't know. I'll take you out.
Burger.
I brought you in here. I take you out.
Like they
But we're
couldn't
looking
even
at
go
it
to-
at an innocent bystander. Is what innocent bystander. So we don't know. the
She could
situation.
have at least took this
No.
card and make the checkers or something.
Well, if it was, honestly, if it was a mom and daughter, I feel like someone got to get involved. I'd be like, come on, guys, you guys are mom and daughter. Like, really?
Yeah.
Till-
That might be the
till I
end of a
get hit.
relationship.
There you go,
How do
baby.
you fuck with somebody? Like if somebody hits you with a burger, come on. How do you fuck with somebody? If Oscar hit me with a burger, I couldn't fuck with him no more.
No. Rightfully so. I agree.
Or me,
Like, why
to
me?
the point where you hitting me with food, we got problems.
We got problems. Now if we're having a
But you would
food
rather
fight,
wait. You would rather a burger than fists?
You mean a fist and burger?
would I rather? I mean, I would.
Oh.
No, yeah, because he's saying that.
If I had to take a hit on one or the other, I guess a burger. I don't know. It don't hurt.
It's okay. You can just say it.
Burgers.
I can open my mouth and chew. I can chew my way through that fight.
Oh
But
my
a fist is
god.
different. You know what I'm saying? You stick it and move it. But yeah, either way is disrespect, and that's just crazy. I can't. But anyway. All right. So I believe we
Fight.
do have another weird web story. Let's see what we got here. Okay. This one I call porn to death.
Mm.
And that's porn with an ED at the end. So this Asian man died being buried by his collection of porn magazines.
Like they fell
Why?
over onto him and he died, or he
They
died
fell over onto him, he died, and they didn't find him for like a week.
Oh,
I don't mean to laugh, but that's just so like,
that's a funny
No, it
definition
is.
shit.
right.
That's
I mean,
just tragic.
Let's
That's like
address
it
the
was
first-
your destiny.
Let's address the first thing. Like, why are you
I don't
not
care
clicking-
how many magazines fall on me. I'm not going out like that.
Look, why are you not clicking and dragging? Why are you still looking at porno magazines? First of all.
Well, he was an Asian man. What
got
if he
some
can't get
favorites.
any?
He said he got some
Not that
favorites.
Asian
Wait.
can't get any, because I've seen some fine Asians. But like, what if any
You got some
like
classics.
any person couldn't get it and they were just watching porn because they couldn't get it?
All he
He's
needs
watching
is
porn.
internet access.
He's
If
reading.
he has internet access, he can
Watching.
see all the porn he
He might
wants.
have a magazine fetish, a
Yeah,
hoarding
maybe he likes
magazine
maybe
fetish.
flipping the pages.
Maybe he was a hoarder because they said it was like over a ton of magazines that
Oh
fell
my
on him.
God.
Oh, that's
Over a
crazy.
ton.
Over a ton.
That's like
Over a
whale.
ton.
A whale can be
Over
a
a
ton
ton. It's yeah. That's
whale's more-
crazy.
and more. So that's really crazy. So he was probably collecting all that porn from like the 60s. Well, he had to collect it from old.
You said from the 60s?
Do they even make porno magazines anymore?
I'm sure they do, yeah.
I never
Playboy
seen
still
them. Have you guys seen them?
exists.
I have.
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up in the porn magazine era as a kid.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
What, porn
You have to
magazine?
flip-
Yeah.
Like I could never have enough imagination to like satisfy myself with a magazine, you know?
Oh no.
I feel kind of weird.
I
I feel very weird.
agree.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. What did you say, Melissa?
No, I agree with that. The imagination, but like it's like nothing's moving. It's just
Right. Like,
stagnant paper.
That's
I feel
that
by
youth.
myself.
That's because y'all young. Y'all
Yeah.
so used to having shit to click on.
Or just voices, sound, something.
I guess y'all
You
are
know?
used to that
We was flipping
ancient
pages.
time.
I was born in an era where I couldn't click on nothing to watch.
Right.
So-
Was it just
fuck.
one image that you're fixated on, or like are you just?
You flipping pages. There's different girls in the magazine, especially black.
I know,
tail.
but are you on one when that happens, or when you're trying?
When that happens, when
Or when you're
Yeah.
trying?
Yeah, like is it one specific image, or you're just flipping with one hand? Wait, can you do that?
I
Yeah,
don't
John.
tell you the truth.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
to tell
Yeah,
you
John,
me-
tell us.
Okay,
When
so
that
for
happens,
me,
what page are you on?
It was page 32.
Oh my
No, I'm
God.
just kidding. No, for me, but seriously, I was just a curious kid. So I was flipping through the pages just looking at the shit in amazement. It wasn't even like I was doing anything at that point. I was just like, what is that? I didn't know. So it was just me looking at that point. By the time I was doing my thing, we done graduated the videotapes and all that other shit.
Okay.
So it was,
Wow.
shit was
So
moving.
interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, porn magazines. That was a thing. Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
like on the 100 weirdest ways to die.
Oh yeah, remember that show? That was a good show.
Oscar, do you ever heard of Blacktail magazine?
Probably. I think so.
Black Tail? Wow.
That was the
Yeah.
one.
That was the one. Yeah.
That was the one back in the day. Jesus, Christmas. Yeah.
That's a throwback right there.
Yeah, that's a throwback. It's a lot of throwbacks this evening. But anyway, yeah, but I was just like, damn, this poor dude. On another side of that, I felt bad for him. Because it's like, he died alone.
He went out the way he wanted to.
Did he
Did
though?
Did he want to go out
Did
that
he
way
really
though?
die alone?
Yeah, he did.
He
Yeah.
died amongst
Those
he died
magazines
amongst the
didn't come to
things that he
life.
loved.
Huh?
Melissa
In his
just said it.
mind, that's where it really counts. See?
Oh, that man
No.
is like, I can't believe I'm dying like this.
This is fucked up. And it's like I whip my dick out.
You never know. That looks like maybe it could have been a suicide, low key.
It could have
I'm
been.
sorry. No way. No, how do you get caught in that?
Well,
Like,
you
how
got to
do
think
you
about
get-
it. He's probably sitting down looking at one
He
of
was
his.
probably climaxing like, oh.
Oh my God.
Yo, his face froze right when he
Yo,
was
I
talking.
was just about to say that.
That was crazy. Yeah, so that was happening, and he might have like backed. You know, he was rocking and shit, and his back hit the wall, and the shelf came down, and all the shit just fell. I don't know. He was probably
That's
jerking.
He was rocking and shit. He was
He was
rocking.
like, oh,
He caught
ooh.
that Charlie horse. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
He said he heard if you rock, it makes it last longer. If you rock. That's what he said.
Okay. Telling you
Telling you
secrets
what he
now.
said. But but that's sad because he did die alone. I hear what you're saying, Oscar, but dude died alone.
He was
We all
probably
die
already
alone.
alone.
Yeah, I guess you could say
He's probably
that.
already alone. That's why he had to beat off 24/7.
The point is, he could have died in better circumstances. Oscar.
Alone.
But
in
I
the
feel
other
like
room?
I don't believe it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I mean, dude did at least have like a VCR or some shit. Like,
He did that. He probably didn't even have a phone because if you look at that,
Oh, I'm sure he had a phone.
that's like not even real shelves. What kind of
nah, but
shelves?
if he had a phone, he should
He had
have
a
been looking at
phone.
shit on his phone.
He could have just called the cops if he had a phone. But
He was
he
probably
didn't.
one of
He was
the
probably
creepy dudes
older.
taking
You gotta
pictures
think
of
about it,
chicks
especially if
at
it was
the bus
behind.
station.
I'm talking. Sorry.
Go ahead.
If the thing was behind him, maybe it hit behind his neck. I don't know. All I know is that he's old, bones are fragile, heads are decomposing.
That's
It's
so-
bound to happen.
Yo, that's
And
just
he-
terrible. He
He
probably
said your
was
head
like,
is
damn, yo.
Now I'm gonna look at every old person and feel like, is your head decomposing, Loki?
Yeah.
You know, they become like, don't their heads get soft again, like if they're a baby? I would assume.
Wow.
I guess
You know how things go
that's-
backwards.
That's a good question, actually. But wow. But anyway, you know, that makes me think of this other weird web story we once spoke about. There was a dude in, what did we say? I think it was in Thailand. He had this weird fetish where he would cut open
Oh, the bike seats?
motorcycle. Yes, he would cut open the seat of mopeds and shit. And when he would cut it open, he would then stick his dick in there and start fucking it.
A what? A hole?
Yeah.
A moped? A moped?
A what?
A moped seat, like a motorcycle seat. He would cut a hole in the seat, stick his
What is
dick in,
wrong
and
with
go to town.
What is wrong with people?
Who raises these people? That's what I want to know. Bring me
I
their
don't
parents.
know.
So I can snack.
But
Yeah.
that's like some real nasty, dirty, filthy shit.
That makes me like feel crazy that I live in a world with people like this.
People are weird out there, and it's crazy. They look normal as hell, but when they go
Yeah.
home, they do some weird shit.
That's like Shorty from last week. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, 2 in a row.
I know.
Thanks.
She is killing it, yo. That's like Shorty that was into the chandeliers and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, that shit don't make no fucking sense.
It really
Well,
doesn't. Not anyway.
You know another one I heard? I heard that in Brooklyn, in Brooklyn, there were this is before COVID, way before COVID. There were women, there was like this trend going where women in Brooklyn were having ceremonies where they were marrying themselves. Because
Yeah.
like,
Why you had it?
Women
Why
are
it has to be from Brooklyn?
Okay, wait. So they're
married.
marrying themselves because
they're claiming their independence. They're claiming their love to themselves.
I kind of like it, to be honest with you. So
I'm just wondering what y'all think of that as ladies.
yeah, I
It's
respect
cool,
it.
but I wouldn't do all that.
Yeah, that would be a little. That's interesting.
That's kind of like
but
I'm never looking for marriage.
I feel like you have to
It's
be in
weird.
another mental space. Like you have to be enlightened in a way. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I'm close. I think that's like top notch. To go about the act of going ahead to marry yourself, that's crazy. But
Yeah,
I
it's
support
weird.
it. I do.
Yeah, I definitely support it. I just think it's kind of weird.
You support marrying yourself?
I support people doing what makes them happy as long as it doesn't harm anybody else.
Okay.
I
don't understand it. I think it's dumb as fuck. Quite honest. What's the point of you already with yourself? Why get married to yourself? It's not like you could divorce yourself. Stupid.
Well, some of them might divorce themselves. They're gonna have to if they want to marry somebody else, Oscar.
That's what I mean. It's basically putting the message out there like it's too much. Like I feel like if you're that independent, you don't need to go to those measures. If you're independent, it speaks for itself, you know? So
We got a question for the ladies.
Hell no.
I am not Chrissy, sorry.
Yeah, word. Hell to the
That's
no.
the only person I ever
There is
do
no
that.
way in baby Jesus heaven that will ever happen.
I'll be single forever.
And why? I'm not questioning, I'm just asking. Why?
Why? Exactly. Why? Why would you do that? As a woman, why would you do that? We all know a man's supposed to be that guy, that person to get down on one knee, your significant other, who is not a female.
And if he has any doubts about that, where I feel like I need to ask him, he's not for me.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
Because I could.
Okay.
That's crazy.
You know that is.
What is that? A grass with a toe clipper?
I got another question. If I marry myself, then sleep with someone else, is that cheating?
No, because it's you. You're choosing to do that. You can have an open relationship in
Good
your marriage.
question though, but
You're having an open
technically,
relationship.
since they want to be excessive, then yes, it is cheating. Unless you're a regular independent person.
But you,
that's a weird.
It depends on how seriously that person takes marrying themselves. I feel like if they have it in their head where they're two different people, a man and a female, and they're having this dialogue between themselves, which is the same person on, oh, is this okay? Like that's not gonna happen. You're gonna do it instinctively if you want to have sex with somebody. That's not cheating.
No, it's not. The whole shit is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
But if you're saying you're married to yourself and you go to that measures, then kind of is.
No, it's not.
But is it because it's you? It's still you.
Exactly. So there's no point to go fucking marry yourself.
But that's not what the question is. The question is, you married yourself. That's you. And if you mess with somebody else, is that cheating? The answer is no.
But you can't mess with someone else because you would clearly have to get divorced with yourself first to marry someone else.
Okay.
I
so
agree.
You can't. Okay, hold on.
We're not talking about marrying somebody else, though. We're talking about having sex with somebody.
It's still cheating.
She married herself. So
you
you
married
can't date
yourself. So
someone while you're married.
you dedicated
I feel
yourself.
like if you're marrying yourself, you're basically taking a vow to be celibate. You're basically like, I'm independent. I'm living life for me. I'm like an earth child. I'm not having sex, all this stuff, right?
Who's that? Wait,
I'm
what?
saying that's how I
Earth
feel.
child,
Like if
that's
I
funny.
marry myself, that's what it is. There's no man out here for me. And that's what
Because
I'm
I'm
gonna do
saying-
if I'm 50 single.
Because that's cheating. If you marry yourself and then sleeping with yourself is cheating, then that means you can't sleep with
You sleep with
anybody
somebody else,
otherwise.
would you?
Like, who do you sleep with if you're marrying yourself?
Are you saying you're in an open relationship?
Or are you in an
Hell
open
no! I could
No,
never be
you're
in an open
fucking
relationship.
loony. That's what that is. And you need to get some action from somebody, like an actual person.
Is it true Will Smith and what's his wife's name? Jada Pinkett?
No.
Are they in an open relationship?
No. That was always the rumor, but no.
No.
Hmm.
If my
That would be
husband was
crazy.
okay with me being in an open relationship, he won't be my husband no more.
Agreed. Also agreed.
I like my men jealous. Not
You
that
like your man
but
jealous,
a
you
little
said.
A little jealous. You gotta be a little jealous of me. You can't be wanting me to go fuck someone else and you're okay with it. That's weird.
Well, no, I just didn't want to understand what you were saying.
Oscar,
said-
your hand is missing.
Yo, it is holding like it's waiting for that split. It's like,
Oh.
please pass that.
I was confused for a second.
Me too. I
That's
thought that meant
hilarious.
his real hand.
Yeah, me too. That's hilarious. It does.
That
She's like,
is
come on,
funny.
man, pass that.
It's holding
Wow,
the
you-
Rochi.
Can I
Wow.
get that, please?
They're really watching Jesus. Because I didn't even see that.
The hand took Oscar.
Right. But yeah, y'all, that's all these weird web stories are to say there's some crazy motherfuckers out there.
There's no question about that.
So as soon as you may think you're weird or you've gone through some shit, there's people that have done much crazier because what the fuck? I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
You're
Absolutely.
marrying yourself. We got somebody who's in love with a chandelier. Somebody who's fucking a motorcycle bike seat. I mean, it's
There's nothing more odd than fucking seeing someone's fucking animal. Like that's so weird to
That
me.
I was gonna say
Like,
that, but I didn't
yo.
want to bring it up. But now that she did, that
I saw a
blows my
video
mind.
of a guy fucking like a deer, bro. Like in a
deer?
forest. Like legs apart. Yo, I almost threw up. It was crazy.
wow, I would have really
Like, yo, that's how AIDS and shit be coming. Like, that's how
I don't
y'all
know
fucking
about
animals
that.
out here. Something.
I don't know about
It ain't
that.
from you.
He said now, I don't know.
I'm just saying something bad has to come from fucking a deer, yo.
Yes, but I don't know if it's
Bad.
People have fucked fish or gotten head from a fish,
That's
a
just-
chicken. I've seen them
What?
have
What?
sex with a chicken.
What?
Wait a minute.
I think
Rewind. Hold on.
doggy-
Hold on.
Who's fucking
all of
chickens
that.
out here?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We
Fish.
gotta
I take us back to the fish.
not fucking fish.
Now I heard the
Getting
fucking chicken
up.
heads.
hand up. Listen.
John.
Hell.
You said somebody's getting head from a fish.
Yes. I saw a video. I think it was on Alex's Snapchat or something. He showed me. This is two or 3 years ago. And I was like, what the hell? It was in the water. I saw the fish on it going back and forth.
But can't they bite it?
People are sick, man.
How are you fucking a chicken? How are you catching a chicken to fuck a chicken?
Just thinking about that video
That's-
is disgusting. And like when I see these things, I don't watch them. Like somebody just shows me really quick and I look away because I cannot watch stuff like that. I think that's horrible.
I wonder, like, if I saw that shit in person, like someone fucking a deer, I think I'd charge at them. Like,
I would
what the
literally
fuck are
knock
you
you out.
doing, you
I will
fucking
knock you
weirdo?
out. And I don't care how big you are. I will knock you out.
But then I'd be kind of scared because I'd be like, yo, for him to be fucking a deer, he got to be crazy.
Right.
I'm
And
just
for
kidding.
that deer to be
I know.
taking it, that means that deer might get mad at you for interrupting.
Oh.
That's disgusting. Why do you gotta say that?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying
I
to.
doubt it.
Imagine being teamed up on by a deer and a human.
No way. He's scared for his life.
That
I mean, she's
deer is
scared for her
hooking you to
life.
death. That deer is hooking you to death.
No, she's scared for her life.
Oh,
It's a
my
human being. Oh my God. It's a human being that they're naturally afraid of. What makes you think that they're gonna be okay with getting
They shouldn't be. But I'm saying if she's saying in her scenario, she walks up on somebody and they're fucking a deer and she's gonna rush them. If they're fucking the deer, that means the deer. Okay, never mind. We're done.
He's right. No, I didn't even think about that. The deer would really also just square up with me. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
And now
Who cares? It's a deer.
No.
It's not like
I'm not getting beat up by no
tear you
deer.
apart like a wolf.
But
I would not. I cannot stand for that. I can't stand for animal abuse or well, that's still technically
Me
animal
either.
abuse.
Me
Let's
either,
check your browser
especially-
history. Yeah, okay. That will never be there. That's disgusting. And if
That
anybody
is
watches
bad.
that, they're equally as bad. if
That's
not
like
worse.
that shit. Oscar, what? Have you ever heard of that? What's that called? 2 girls, 1 cup, or some shit like that.
that I saw
That's
that. That was
cool.
so disgusting.
Looks like he's
Oscar, you on mute?
That was.
looks like he's frozen.
Oscar,
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
frozen? Hello. Yeah, nah, he's frozen.
This is some Final Destination stuff. I hope that bookcase
Yeah.
is sturdy.
No, but that hand looked crazy. Other hand next to Oscar looked crazy.
Honestly, this is
Ever
too much.
since he popped his hand out, shit happening. He's
Oh,
crazy.
he just said his connection.
Okay,
was
yeah, he
trash.
said his connection is trash today. Something happened. So he'll get back on. But
Not
nah.
a bad look. At least he's not in a bad.
Have y'all ever heard of that? It was like 2 girls, 1 cup, or something.
I saw it. I saw
Literally
it just
everybody.
when
I
yeah.
had to have seen that nasty crap.
It,
That was disgusting.
Yo, it sometimes amazes me the crazy things that people are into, like when it comes to intimacy or sex.
You want to know
Not-
what's crazy? You want to know what I think about when I see shit like that? Like the girls, I think about their fathers. That's crazy because like I always think like, yo, what like I could never do that shit. Like I could never because yo, my father. That's just I would never want to embarrass my father. Like yo,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is crazy. Not only are you
I-
embarrassing yourself, but I feel like at that point you're embarrassing whoever is related to you.
Yeah. You're
You know
embarrassing
what?
everybody.
I think I'm gonna find a porn star that we could interview. Like we should find a male and a female. I would
That
love
would be
to,
so
like,
interesting.
you know what I'm saying? Like dig in their
Yeah.
mind about how do you do that?
Right.
Right.
I mean,
On
some
But
camera
I think
for
you gotta watch
everybody.
how we say it though, because I feel like
But they have to get backlash every day of their lives. They have to like. I mean, I don't think it's. I don't. We're not gonna like roast them, but I feel like
No,
they
no,
have
no.
to be used to those type of questions. They have to be used to those type of questions. So I feel like
It's a real conversation. Like it's not even to be a joke. It's
like
literally
at that point I wouldn't even want to fuck no more. Like I wouldn't even if my job was fucking, I'm not even gonna want to fuck my man when I go home. I'm being
Yeah.
so
See, that's another
paranoid.
question that I always
Yeah.
wondered. Like, are porn stars almost impervious to real orgasms of sex? Because they've been fucking all day.
that's crazy.
So, like, how do
I
they
don't
feel about
know.
actual intimacy?
I don't think all the men that they're fucking in porn are making them come for sure.
Oh,
I feel like
Yeah.
they're faking. I feel like they fake it during porn, and I feel like they're probably being real when they get home because just because some men be working and trying to do the they ain't working.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that. Like, either porn stars or even strippers. I've always wondered, like, how do they do that? I'm not knocking it, not one bit. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Mhm.
But I want to see them at least have tried to make it first.
What do you
Like
mean?
I feel like for example, like I feel like I've seen a lot of young girls like yo, I seen this like 14-year-old girl I think on Instagram the other day, and it's like, did you even try to do something with your life before? Like not saying I don't know, not knocking strippers. I just feel like if
What
you
was she-
that
wait,
young,
14. She was stripping.
the
at
girl
14?
looked young. The girl looked about 14. I said what I said. She looked
Wow.
young. She looked
Wow.
super young, and it just made me think like, well, did you try going to school first? Like, did you? What happened? Why
Right.
was that the road you chose? Because like,
That's crazy.
I can't. It's so weird because it's like you want to say you can't knock them, right?
That's good.
But then it's almost like, granted, I love like you guys like some of my Instagram pictures. A lot of people will say are like risque, right? But like I can't picture like even when we went to the strip club that one time, like girls like legs in a V just playing with themselves in front of men they don't know. Like I would just feel like I would have no dignity. Sorry,
Yeah.
not sorry.
No,
Sorry.
I hear you. You're expressing your
So
true
bad.
feelings. Welcome back, Oscar. Can you hear us,
Yes.
Oscar?
Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, nah, I always used to think about the mindset, like what it took for a stripper to strip. I knew a couple of strippers.
We met those girls. We met
And they were
actually two
raw.
strippers,
Really?
and they said the
Strippers are
money's
great.
really good. I guess that's what it is. We met two girls when we went out to Philly one night, and ironically, they had a sleepover because some shit. It was annoying. We literally had like two, and it's crazy because they were like wild, like they were like a little raunchy, like, and that I don't know.
They were weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're strippers.
but
They're
I feel
strippers.
like that's 99%. Like when I meet strippers, I feel like they're just a little raunchy, and like I don't know.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's description.
Like I guess the money really is worth it. Like they literally came to Jersey. They're like, "Oh, you guys live in Jersey? This is by New York." They're like, "We're going to a club tonight. We're gonna strip." They literally invited us,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yo, it's gonna be mad money. Like you could just put on something sexy." And me and Mel looked at each
Oh
other.
yeah, they
like,
were like, we could do it too.
Yeah,
And I
they
was
said
like,
we
oh,
could do it too.
hell no.
So,
If
okay, here's the question.
anyone ever sees me stripping, call my father.
So here's the question for all three of you. Would you or could you date a porn star or a stripper?
Fast
No.
cash is addictive. That's what I said. It's probably their money sometimes. That's what
But could
strippers
you
be
date
doing.
that? Could you
But my
date a
money's
male
not worth my
stripper?
dignity. No.
I cannot. If you're talking about a male stripper at that, first of all, I do not like male strippers. That's
Okay.
you
So
put
what
that on the
about
table now. Ill. Like,
I need some type of professionalism in my man, and I'm sorry, being a male stripper ain't one of them.
no, yeah, that's mad weird. Hell no.
So
Still.
definitely no to the porn star for sure. No.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
that wasn't even a question in my. I just skipped to the stripper part.
Like it's
'cause
cool to see.
Yeah.
We just can't date.
Yeah.
It's cool to-
Oscar. Okay.
Oh no. Not
The
Oscar
hands
again.
again.
Mr. Freeze.
Ever since he brought that hand onto the picture,
Right.
it's been
Problem.
something going on.
Something with that hand, yo. But yeah, nah, I definitely want to eventually maybe interview a couple of strippers or like porn stars, but just like hear their mindset. Because I'm sure, I don't know, I'm not going to say I'm sure, I would think some things have happened to them when they were younger for them to go that route.
Yes,
Like-
I always take that into account too.
The
Well,
average
I
girl-
respect that. Like I respect, like when I hear Cardi B's story, I respect that. Like I get that.
What
like
was her story though? She didn't
like
both her
she
parents?
struggled and shit. Like she was living on her own. I think at like young as hell. But she had
what
she
did
had
she
to be
do?
by. She was thrown out of her house or something.
For doing
I mean,
what? Some
I don't
bullshit?
know. Either way, she
Yeah,
had nowhere to
She
go.
played up her story, let's be honest. I'm
Yeah,
not knocking her.
absolutely. You're making
But-
bad decisions, but no.
But she still made it up to where she's at now. That's this household name. So I big up to her. I do. big her up.
Absolutely. I say that every time I hear her, even though I'm not a fan of her, I'm just like, but I
Yeah.
respect how she came up.
I like Cardi, guys. Stop it.
I'm not
I
knocking
mean,
her. I'm
we're
just-
Yeah, we're just not fans like that.
it's okay.
It is, ain't it?
It's just like, yeah. But that might, like, to be honest, there's only probably 2 women in my life that I've met, that I've known or dealt with that didn't deal with some type of like just crazy shit when they were growing up, or something with some guy, abuse or stalker. And it just used to amaze me, like, damn, I didn't realize so many women dealt with so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the older I got, the more I was meeting older women, and I was like, damn, they went through a lot of shit. Like,
I was
It's
in an
crazy.
abusive relationship and I look back and I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking? But I feel like I got to a point where that shit was almost normal. And
Really?
like I just felt like he would apologize and then I would kind of be like, oh, like he's sorry. And then like it would happen again. And then like I'll just remember like the last time he did it, like, yo, he poured dish soap on me. Like, you know, the big jugs like from Costco and shit. Like he held
Yeah.
me there and like just poured dish soap on me.
Bitch, what?
I never told you that story because you kill him. But yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah.
right. I have
Crazy.
never heard that.
So, but I got over it. So I'm a G, you know, I
See?
moved on. And now I would never, like, I swear it took that one time. And remind you, I was like young and I feel like I was vulnerable and I like didn't, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me, but exactly. I didn't expect to be in that situation. I just kind of was. And then it was like routine and I thought that was love. And then when I realized it wasn't, I kind of got enough out of there. I couldn't take it no more.
Yeah, you never expect to be in this situation.
Wow. I don't know if this is true, but I saw a statistic that said the average woman who deals with domestic violence doesn't leave her abuser until like the 10th or 11th offense.
I was with my abuser for like almost 7 years.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. Even to
Wow.
like it was bad. Like it was like even to the point where like the neighbors would like be like, "Are you okay?" But that's the thing. I look back and I almost can't believe I was that person. Like I see all these girls supporting domestic violence and stuff like that, and like I get it, but I'm like I almost can't believe I was there. Weird.
Wow. That's crazy.
It took me a long time. I'm telling you, it took a lot. It took a lot of him putting his hands on me till one day. Like I'm telling you, that dish soap thing, and then like. I was driving, he hit me from the back of the car. I was driving and he was in the back because we were arguing. And he like hit me from, that's when I got really scared because I was like, wait, you don't even care if I crash this car right now. So like, I don't know. But yeah, girls, don't fucking accept or tolerate no shit like that. Now I feel like that's why the next guy I go for, he has to be like, I have to know he will never put his hands on me. Like I have to know I can trust him. He's, safe and
Right. Because I mean, the man should be the protector at the least. So it's crazy when it's the other way around. I knew a woman that she was, there's, we could just go on for days about the horror stories, but it's just crazy that, a lot of women go through that just for the sake of love.
More than you think, though. More than you think. Like, and it's crazy to me that there's so many men out here. So if like you want to get tough with a guy and you feel like beating on someone, like, yo, find a fucking man. Like what I never understood it. And then when he would say sorry, like I just don't get what makes you so mad to beat on a woman. Like, yo, that's just
I don't get it.
Crazy.
I never understood it. That it's enough that men run around and cheat and yada yada yada, but then to like physically put your hand on a woman, it's insane to me.
That is insane.
Thank you.
You deserve much better, right? Like every woman deserves much better. I hate again. I've met a lot of women, and I've only know a handful that have not dealt with abuse, and that's insane.
You know what's crazy though? If I didn't go through that abuse, I've helped a lot of friends. Like I've helped a lot of people that went through abuse after me. And I was at a point in my life where I felt like I was out of that situation. So I feel like God almost put me in that situation so I can help them. Because like one of my ex-best friends, she met a guy, Kenny. Remember that? Oh, sorry. But she met a guy and she met a guy, he was like super abusive. And I told her, I was like, get out of there. Like, and I told her, I was like, I promise you, like, look at me, it will never change. And she wound up leaving him. Kudos to her. Abusive ass motherfucker.
Yeah, because no woman should deal with that. I see Oscar is back. He's got his hat and everything.
He's frozen again.
This is crazy. And now he's going again. Oh, my God.
Oscar.
It's that hand.
And now he's back. A different hat.
Another hat?
He's the Mad Hatter. Oh, shit. My dude, what is
Not
happening?
the Mad Hatter.
Yo. Can you hear us?
Not a beach hat.
Now he's got a different hat.
I don't know anything else.
Just tell him to log on.
That would be hilarious. Oscar, if you can hear us,
Oscar,
please
no,
try to
he's
come back
frozen.
with a different hat.
Mr. Freeze, come back with another hat. That's our dude. Shout out to Oscar, man. He's dealing with some technical difficulties, but he's still trying to get on. But
Right.
damn, he's changing hats.
He's
What
trying.
you need to do is move that hand. That hand is fucking up the whole
Yo,
program.
for real.
I can't get over the hat.
There you go.
Oscar, wave. Let us know you're not frozen.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Applaud him, please.
He's back, guys.
Oh shit!
You're
We
muted.
missed you.
You're muted.
This guy.
If he's frozen again. Yo, Mr. Freeze, the Mad Hatter. What is the
Wow.
deal,
Bree's
Yo.
like really genuinely dying over here.
yo? He's got like a dial-up connection right now. Like my dude is in the woods somewhere transmitting.
That's funny.
Yo, Oscar,
He got that Metro PCS and
A Comcast.
Oscar, you're
Yo.
listen, Oscar, if you can hear us right now, we got nothing but love for you, but wow. Yowzers.
It's hard. I needed
That.
to.
I'm like, listen, I gotta take a drink. I'm sorry, I can't. What time is it? Yeah, I can take a
Oh,
drink.
shit.
I can't.
Oh
Oscar.
my gosh! If he hops on one more time, I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna need him.
Oh, he's coming
another
back.
hat. If
What'd
he
you
comes
say?
on with another
Oh
hat,
my gosh!
I'm dead.
Listen, if he comes on with another hat, we're logging off. It's a wrap.
Please. Because that would be too. I would die.
It's done.
And at that point, it didn't ask her no more.
It's done.
It's someone else.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So anyway,
Guys, my eyes are fucking tearing. Oh my
She was
gosh!
genuinely-
yo, what happened to our dude Oscar? Yo, I hope Oscar's okay. We might put up a GoFundMe to.
Who would have ever thought that technical difficulties would fucking make me laugh so hard?
Listen, check the GoFundMe link below to help our dude
For
Oscar.
internet.
He,
Help Oscar get greater internet.
he needs the
He
internet
needs
right now.
the 5G tower.
Yeah, right now he's holding it together with his shoestrings. So, shout out to Oscar. My God, I'm just waiting for him to come back and shit. But anyway.
Oh, me too. I'm
So-
gonna die.
So I wanted to ask you too. You both, I saw you got out this weekend and, you know, stretched your legs a little bit and had some fun. How was it being out and about? You know,
Regular as hell.
really?
It's almost like the Rona's gone. Like, we went to the beach today. Like we have been since
No one wearing
quarantine
masks.
started. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, nobody wearing masks at all throughout that whole thing. And we had to walk a couple blocks to get here, but whatever. And then we went to Chick-fil-A afterward. I even came out the car without my mask on. And no, first of all, nobody said anything. And that's how much I felt it was so regular to not be outside with them. Well, then again, I'm not around all these people. I was
Right.
coming up to people. But yeah, it's like, to me, it's normal. But I still know, you know, when we had to put on the mask or when I see the signs, that's when I come back to earth and I'm just like, things aren't there yet.
Normal.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy.
but that's it.
Okay. It just makes
It's like
me
I
wonder.
almost feel like it's. I almost feel like something ain't adding up.
Right.
It's not adding up. Like either I had it already, and if I didn't have, if either I had it and I didn't know, but something's not adding up.
Yeah, something I would almost start thinking that this might have been fake if I didn't personally know people who passed away from it. But it's like
Right.
it's weird. It's weird. And I guess knowing people that passed away from it makes me kind of hesitant to just jump right out there. But that's why I was curious about what it was like when y'all were out there this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it could have a little to do with ignorance as well on my behalf. I mean,
And y'all
But-
young.
yeah, and
yeah,
I
but-
feel like I have a great immune system. Everything's intact internally.
Okay,
And
Doc.
yeah, I mean,
But I have asthma,
That's
so
how
I'm
I
kind of
feel.
stupid.
She's a doctor now and shit. She's
I
like,
literally just don't care about Yeah, no different
Blink
hat.
the eye. Show us you're here.
Oh my God. Oh, okay, thank you. Great.
yo, can you say something? He came on mad quiet.
I have No, because I don't know what the fuck is going on with this damn computer. That's why it keeps on dropping out.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
not trying to let you live today.
So I just
Yo,
decided
Are we
to shut the fuck up for a second.
are we correct to say that you showed up with different hats, right? That happened. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Because if not, we got
I don't
some.
know what you're talking about.
Nah, you had a straw hat on before.
I don't
Not
know
a
what you're talking
straw
about.
hat.
No,
It
he
was a
had a-
Michael Jackson hat.
No, it was a beach hat.
It was
It was not
straw.
a beach hat. It was a
No, it
Michael
was
Jackson
straw.
It was white.
and black.
Did you have on a different hat?
I don't
Oh,
know what you're
He's
talking about.
lying. Lying is a bad thing,
That's
Oscar.
not cool, dude. That's not cool.
It's not.
What, you want to
That's
see
a
my
lie.
hat? That's all.
That's
Everybody
all.
We
wants
want
my
to make
hat.
sure we are not
can you
going
just switch
crazy.
it one time so we know it's real?
Okay, there
Okay.
you go.
That is a
It
Michael
kind of
Jackson
reminds
hat.
me of the mask hat.
By
Remember
the way,
mask?
I think that's so cute that you switched your hats.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
adorable.
no, my computer was fucking up, and I was just like, let me try it on real quick, and I sat
Put my
down.
thinking cap on.
That
Nah.
hand.
Oh.
I think the hand is causing all the problems.
Yeah.
See?
Ah,
He froze. I told you. It's the fucking hand. Oh
It
shit,
took him
yo. Son.
no, for real.
Look at it.
We
He was
might have
like,
to- oh,
oh,
there he
he's
is.
back.
Get rid of it.
Yo, Karen is trouble whether dead or alive. Shit.
Look,
Look,
every
now
time.
he's frozen again. Yeah, you know what, Oscar? I can't with you. This is just
This is the worst. It's the worst.
this is hilarious.
It sounds like some. it
Both
sounds like-
hats. Give me. Go ahead. Hit it. Hit the side. Hit the. Yeah. There we go. The Mad Hatter. Now he's bogling like Jamaicans. I feel you.
What do you call it, Mr. Frozen? What do you call it?
Mr. Freeze.
Call me
Freeze.
Frozone.
Frozone. You do
Frozone.
resemble Frozone.
So what
Don't play
were
me
you
like that.
doing?
It's
So, I-
not bad.
So Oscar, what were you doing while you were gone?
What was I doing while you were gone?
What were you doing while you were gone?
Yelling at my computer?
I wish I could have seen that. What were you saying?
Right.
Oh, it was all types of motherfuckers.
That computer was like, well, fuck you then. I'll just log off.
It seems
Show
like
them the other hat.
Exactly. It was like a domestic dispute up in here.
That's what you look like.
Wow. Oh, you are.
See, I don't even like you right now, Melissa. I don't even like you right now. You're over there
No, wait,
keying down there on
wait.
the phone.
I'm about to show the people.
I don't even want to see it.
Oh, wait. Was that
What
me?
happened?
Ew, sorry. When you said Mr. Freeze, I think he said Frozo, and I said, "Oh, you kind of look like him." And he said, "Don't try him."
Oh shit.
For real, that's how you be freezing though. Just like that.
Yo. Oh, that's funny.
Frozen.
That's really funny.
I hope he's not frozen again. I hope he's just
Oh,
frozen.
he's doing that on purpose.
He's about to start voguing.
I'm
Oh
just
my
fucking with you.
gosh.
Nothing but love, Oscar. Nothing but love. But wow.
Honestly, yo, that shit had tears coming out of my eyes.
Oh my God. But you know,
I
this
like
is all
that
part
hat.
of
You
life.
look
Oh, no, this hat is fire.
big.
But I put this hat on with my suit. Then I'll be fire out this motherfucker.
There you
Fresh
go.
cut, the suit, the shoes. Come on now.
looking like Oscar. What's your number?
He looks like Oscar the Great.
All right. So before we end for the night, we're done with our weird web stories and everything else. I want to take a sec. If anybody wants to shout out their social medias or talk about anything that they may have coming up that they're working on or anything, this would be your moment to speak to the people.
Ladies.
Hi guys, Brianna Robyn. I have my YouTube channel, which thank you to John's help because I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel and I've never made one till last week. And I have some new stuff coming in, and it's super personal, and I can't believe I'm going to share it with you guys. So stay tuned.
Yeah, that should be really interesting.
And Mel's in the process of making hers.
No, I actually like.
Did you make it?
Yes.
I wanted to make a YouTube for the longest, but I sent John a text before, like I gotta make a promo video thing. And I sent him like 3 different videos because I'm low-key a perfectionist and I also cannot make my own decisions for myself most of the time, sadly, because I am a Libra and I strongly believe that is why I'm so indecisive. Anyway, I was supposed to start a YouTube channel a while ago, but
She's gonna make
I just don't, it's never good enough. It's not a good time for me. It's not like perfect enough, doesn't look good enough. So I just never do it.
Some
But
things you need to just let them be someone.
I might just start, but I'm not too sure yet. But anyway, my Instagram handle is @It's Melissa Ka, and no, that is not my real name. It is Melissa. But my Instagram handle is @It's ITS Melissa Ka. And then you'll, see anything I come out with after
We're
that.
gonna do something on our lives, so our lives
That'd
in the
be
movie.
cool. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. You
Coming up
know,
with the ideas.
you sound like you're.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Melissa, you sound like you're a little bit of a perfectionist.
Yes,
I'm
I
sure.
am, and I hate it.
So, at least from my experience on working on projects and stuff like that, you don't get anywhere near that perfection that you want until you keep doing it a shitload.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, you're never totally satisfied. You're just, okay, this works. But so if you don't do it, you'll always be in that beginning stage where you're like, I don't know about this, and I don't know about this, and I don't know. But then once you leap, you're in.
Real right.
I tell
But
her
you'll do
stop
it in your
being so
time.
hard on herself.
Yeah, it's coming. I can feel it coming up the pipeline.
All right.
Wow, that's 4 today. I think that's 4. Thank you.
Yeah, you're killing with the applause. And on my end, you can always go to jerseyartproductions.com to check out my content, our content, whether it's Jersey Art Live, No Sleep Till 40, Nights Over Egypt. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click like on the button, comment, get involved, because we got a lot more content coming, diverse content. Some stuff is funny like this, and then other things will be going somewhere else. So follow us, subscribe, stay current with the crew. Oscar, is there anything you'd like to say before we head out for the night?
Like the ladies down here, I myself am creating my own YouTube page, movie reviews, music reviews.
Don got everybody
Commentary.
making YouTube channels. Okay.
Commentary on current events, things of that nature. So
Nice.
I won't be doing live, but that's fine.
It's all good.
Yay!
I look forward to all y'all content or whatever you guys are doing creatively, or just period.
Oh, you're gonna help me, don't worry.
Y'all are dope. Y'all are all
Thank you.
dope.
So are you, sir.
I appreciate that. I try.
Dope and professional. Let's not forget, John. Okay. I know this puts a lot of work, and that's half the reason me and her haven't kicked off with our whole, our lives thing.
Mhm.
So even like with your emails, like, you are so professional. And I've seen a lot of directors approach me and try to work with me, and they're all unprofessional. You're the most professional person I've ever worked with in that regard.
Thank
Yeah,
you. That
you know
means
they're unprofessional when they start with yo ma.
Hey, yo, ma.
Hey, yo, ma.
Yo
I got
ma.
this part for you.
Yeah.
And
It's in my room.
Exactly.
It's in the boom boom room.
Can we get some
Yeah.
applause for Mikkel in the background?
Yeah, Mikkel.
Got a little applause for
She's
yourself.
Real ride or die.
Blood clot, blouse on skirts, pants and shirts. So yeah, I big her up because she's in the background doing a lot of the software stuff and dealing with the comments. And yeah, I just appreciate all of y'all. I think that it's going to be a lot of dope content coming real soon from everyone. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. We'll be coming back soon. And for right now, we'll be back every Saturday for now, 7 to 9 p.m. Check us out. We're going to have a lot of crazy conversations. I really want to bring some more music back in, perhaps. I don't know. Would you guys be down for a drinking game? Or no, we're not drinking on camera? Melissa? No?
I mean, I'll probably do it. I probably have to spend the night here.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't mean heavy drinking. I mean just, you know.
Why don't we
something.
save that one for in person?
Yeah, we definitely
That's
should.
a good one too.
But then
Yeah.
how we all getting home? We all
Uber
Ubering?
in.
No, they
We gonna
definitely-
Uber there and back.
Right.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah, that sounds good. Our first session together is going to be stupid because it's going to be drinks and other things flowing. Yeah.
Just turn it into a little party.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a party.
We're like the virtual friends, you know?
That's what I'm saying. So July 31st is my born day. If things are kind of clear,
Nice.
What does that make
July
you?
30. I don't know.
I
What's
will
your
be-
horoscope?
I'm a Leo.
Fine. Leos are cool.
I'll be how old will I be? Shit. 50?
No,
80?
5.
45. I'll be forgetting. Yeah, I'll be 45.
45
So-
to new 35.
Or something. I don't know what it is. It's just 45 to me. But I might have a little something not here. It depends on what Corona says and what Mikkel says.
It's gonna be completely gone by then.
If so, though, I do want to, wild the fuck out a little bit. We'll see.
Down.
We'll see. But anyway, y'all, we thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Oh, more applause. Damn. We heavy-handed tonight.
Get yourself in trouble.
I've been drinking. So anyway, we thank y'all for watching Jersey Art Live this evening, and we appreciate y'all working with us through the technical difficulties and the everything. That's why this is live, because shit just happens. Like Oscar coming on with different hats.
And look at how much fun that was. Like,
And that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I really think. Yeah, he's over there chilling.
you, no
Oscar?
lie though, you put that hand away and you've been just fine.
That's real talk.
That's true.
That's real
Hey.
talk. See what happens? You messing with them?
Hey.
Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Stop.
You're not gonna reel me in.
Don't even. It's not the time, John. Don't be like
Nope.
that.
Nope, you're not gonna reel me in. Not today, devil. So
Not
anyway,
today, Lord.
I rebuke you.
I rebuke you.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, this table is stripping. So anyway, y'all have a good night. We will
Bye,
see y'all
guys.
next week. Peace, 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 peace. Go
Good
do
night,
something. Go do something, y'all.
For
Well, nah,
sure.
you know what? Don't go out.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers.
I'm about to go mop
Salud.
the floor.
Salud.
What'd you say, Oscar? It's over.